everybody, today I'm going to make some Spanish rice, but I am going to make it in my rice cooker. So I'm going to move this stuff down while I get this stuff ready. Oh, you know what? I wanted to put some onions. Oops. Slice up some onions. Let me go grab the onions real quick. Don't go anywhere. I almost forgot, and I think that will be good in it. Now, my ex-mother-in-law, she was the one that taught me how to make rice. Well, she didn't really teach me. I just watched her. I'd go into the kitchen when she was cooking, and I'd watch what she was doing, and I'd just go home and copy her. Okay, so I am using 1 cup of long grain rice. I find the best Spanish rice is long grain rice. I use short grain and medium grain for like sticky rice. Okay, these are my Powerade bottles. I wash them real good and I reuse them for beans and rice. Okay, let me get my water. I forgot. Okay, so I also use bottled water. I use bottled water, and when you're making 1 cup of rice, you only need 1 bottle of water for the rice. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm done with that, I think. I'm going to add some onion, and I'm going to add garlic. You have to add fresh garlic to your Spanish rice. That is the whole key to delicious Spanish rice. Now, she makes the best. I don't know if she makes rice anymore. She really hasn't. I don't know. Once in a while, I still visit them because they are my kids' grandparents. So I do visit them. They're older. I don't ever drive them anywhere, take them anywhere because they don't like my driving. So I offered a few times and they're like, no. They're like, no. They've driven with me and they don't like it. Okay, so got the garlic in there. She makes really good foods. I learned a lot of great Spanish dishes from her. That's how I learned how to make Spanish food, is from her. She's half Spanish, half German, and oh my gosh. Everything she makes comes out so delicious and old school. And so I learned how to cook from her, and so when my kids were young, because I did not know how to cook when my kids were young. Okay, so you can't even see anything I'm doing. Let me back this up. Ooh, it's not good. Okay. Right, no, that's not working. Okay, now you can see. So I'm going to put these big slices in there like that. Now when my kids were young, I would do big slices of onion because one of my boys didn't like onion and he would just pull out the pieces from his. So I just got used to making them in big chunks like that, and I like it that way now. Okay, so I'm just going to put that back in my fridge like that. So I did not know how to cook when I first got married because my mom never cooked, my grandma never cooked. We always ate out, and so and not fast food, because there really was no fast food. I mean, there was fast food, but not too many. You know, when I was young. Here's my spoon. So we would eat out at restaurants and stuff. So okay, so then in my Spanish rice, what I do is I love to use this. This is the tomato chicken bouillon. And I put one spoonful in there. Let me get a spoon out. So I put about this much. You can see that in there. So I put this much in my Spanish rice. So your rice cooker, you can make sticky rice or white rice or your Spanish rice, but and it comes out really good this way, you know. Okay, so I got that in there. And then all you do is add 1 bottle of water, 16.9 ounce. for 1 cup. 1 cup of rice, not 1 pound. Okay, so that is in there. Then I'm just going to turn my rice cooker on. I recycle these. I turn these in for money because why not? They charge us for the CRV, so we might as well turn it in and get the money. Okay, so here is how my rice is looking. I've got my long grain. I got the, can you see that? I got the tomato bouillon in here. I've got fresh garlic, big chunks of fresh garlic right here. And, let me point this down better. And big chunks of onion. Okay, I don't want to drop the camera. Okay, so now, all right, I got it in my cooker. Right here. I just got to plug it in. I only have 1 plug-in in my kitchen, so I have to use this extension cord right here. I have a plant. I have a fan plugged in my light. So I'm going to turn that on, and that is it. And that is how to make Spanish rice in a rice cooker. And when it's all done, I'll fluff it up and I'll do a short so you can see how it turns out. So I can't wait to have this. I'm going to have a tamale with this for lunch, and rice, and then I also have green salad made already in a bento box. So today I'm going to have a delicious Spanish meal for lunch, and I will do a short on it so you can see how it all turns out. And so this is a super easy way, and this is great to have in your stockpile because you don't have to use canned tomato, because canned tomato sauce, you know, there is a life on that only because it's a tomato product, but with this lasts a good while in your pantry. And so I buy this when these go on sale for about $6.99. I think they're about $8 to $9 in the store for the big ones. This is a big one. You can get smaller ones, but I like to go with the big ones because, as you can see, I'm already halfway done with this, and I just bought this year. So I go about, yeah, we got about 4 months left. I mean, September, October, November, December. Yeah, 4 months left. I will have this finished most likely probably by the end of the year, maybe a little bit into January. So I do need to go buy another one of these when I see it on sale. So one whole one of these, this is 32 pounds, 32 ounce. This lasts me a whole year. And some of you that don't make Spanish rice that often, I make rice like twice a week, 2-3 times a week. I'll make white rice or Spanish rice, and then it lasts me for a couple days in meals. So a family that doesn't make Spanish rice all the time, this one of these will last you for a year easy. So if you're stockpiling for 10 years, get at least 3 of these, you know, so you can mix up your rice, different flavors, so you're not just bored eating white rice all the time. Spanish rice is awesome. And most people who have gardens and probably grow your own onions and garlic. My garden went bad because I got that heat exhaustion and I couldn't go out there anymore. So anyways, that's another story. But this is Spanish rice in the rice cooker, and it is cooking, I think. Yeah, it's on. I was like, oh no, I forgot to turn it on, but I did turn it on. Okay, so everybody, this is it, and I'll show you when it's done in a short. Okay, everybody, have a nice day, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you.